Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Instant Family, interesting title. I saw this pop up the other day, and I was going to do a reaction for it, but again, just stuff, and hadn't gotten to it. But in other trailers, I've already reacted to one or two of them. Uh, the Instant Family trailer started playing before it, and I was like, no, 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 quick! Luckily it was after a couple seconds, just the first couple seconds. It, went in. You had the skip ad option, but I'm like, that's kind of like I understand it. This is a little rant before we go into it. I'm sorry. I understand it because then it's getting setting getting it would probably get, how do I want to put it, a chance for more eyes to see this movie, especially if it's like smaller independent, that other people might not look for or happen to notice in general. But it's the same thing for like also the Predator. Like every other freaking video that I look at, it would come on before it. I'm like, which I've already seen, and I mean, I thought it was okay, so I'm not like really caring to watch it again. But I'm like, it's a little frustrating, especially like I said, in terms of if you're doing something like this, wanting to, you know, react or whatever, and then ads in general, but especially if there's a trailer for another movie that you want to do or look at or what. Anyways, I'm ranting. Sorry. Anyway, so Instant Family. Let's check this out.
I love what you two are doing with this house, but what are you going to do with 5 bedrooms? You guys are obviously never having kids.
What was that look? I did not do a look.
You're doing a look right now.
There's no look.
Have a good fight, guys.
There's so many kids in foster care, and they're having an orientation.
Ellie, people who take in foster kids are really special. The kind of people who volunteer when it's not even a holiday. We don't even volunteer on a holiday.
Over 500,000 children are currently in foster care. The county puts these on because they can match a lot of kids and parents quickly.
Look at the big kids.
Everybody's avoiding them. I'm going to go and say hi.
But they're teenagers, okay? They use drugs, and they watch people playing video games on YouTube. They're not equipped for any of that.
Hi! Just FYI, we can all hear you. It's okay. Go mingle with the kitties and don't give it another thought. Bye-bye.
She was cool.
Lizzie comes with 2 younger siblings.
3 kids? Too much. Oh my God.
They're adorable.
Why would you show us that? That's wrong.
Here we are.
Make yourself at home because you're at home.
Do you like the Clippers?
Oh, I'm more of a Lakers fan. Oh no!
You hit me because I like the Clippers.
I think the Clippers are awesome. They were smart for trading Blake Griffin. Their best player.
Ow!
Just stay there till the fire department comes, okay?
You're just another white lady who wants to adopt charity orphans to make you feel good about yourself. Pretend, Mom.
We might have a little bit of a knack for this.
I beg to differ. This stuff takes time. Lizzie had to parent Juan and Lita all by herself.
This is never going to be easy.
But with some structure and love, you could make your house a home.
Lizzie!
We love you. Please just go away.
But I'm pissed. You know what I like to do?
Really?
All right, let me text him, okay?
Thanks, Daddy.
I just got my first daddy. Oh, what?
You suck. Want some of that. Hey, honey, can I help you with anything? No. What are you doing to my phone?
Look at what this boy texted her.
Is this that kid Jacob? Hey, I saw the picture you sent her, Jacob.
You're lucky I'll end your life right now, Carrot Top.
We're gonna call your mom.
You're going down today.
So what do you think of that, Jacob?
My name's not Jacob.
What? Okay.
Wow. Okay. Well, that definitely looks like a cute family film. And just a little, behind the curtains, if you will, into real life type thing here. As a 40-year-old man, single, no kids, well, no biological. Yeah, I've got my daughter Heather, but who's a handful as it is, but she's grown. you know, but as a 40-year-old single, very single guy who's never been married and has no kids. Closest thing I've had is helping raise or being around my friends and their kids and doing what I could for them through times. Who's always wanted a family. Sorry, about that, yeah. This is something that I've thought about. Like I said, you know, would I adopt if I could? I mean, if it got to the point like I'm getting now, or I'm older and I couldn't have kids, or my wife couldn't have kids. Again, if I got married, which I still hope for before. But anyways, um, about it as far as adopting, and was one thing that brings to this, and it looks like again, it's a family film, a comedy or dramedy, um, and this is based on a real family. Uh, would would I go the route of, like, I know many people that would be just the, looking more towards the little kids, the younger kids go, everybody wants a baby or a toddler or whatever, like younger kid or whatever, rather than older. And of course, it's funny that Mark Wahlberg and his character, his wife, that they're talking. Of course, all the older kids can hear, and then Lizzie comes and makes a comment about it. But like I said, I would like to think that you know again, older kids need love too, and a lot of time, I mean, I've known plenty of foster kids, so and I know the system is jacked up, seriously, but especially for older kids, and of course that end up aging out and everything without ever really having that family. It can be really bad. But I mean, would I do that or would I just go for that? And then you see kind of like the best of both worlds, or kind of worst, where they say Lizzie also comes with her siblings, and if there are siblings in a system, of course you would. I would like to think, me, and I'm just saying in general, you would think you'd want to keep them together. But again, it's kind of funny how Mark Wahlberg's character there, his wife's like, "Oh, they're so adorable." He's like, "Why would you show us that?" Like it's like buy one get two free type thing. Um, so it looks funny. It looks like it's going to be a very heartwarming, endearing story. It's definitely something up my alley. Something I could see going. Take my money, going to pay to see. Be it by myself or with some friends. Sharing that type of thing, especially with other friends I have that are, be they around my age, older, middle age, or younger, but I know they want kids as well. And, because I've had this discussion with them too, as far as, adoption if they can't have kids because, medical issues and whatnot. Um, but yeah, it's just, like I said, it brings a smile to my face. Just the thought, you know, of, of course, if you can't have a kid yourself, sharing that love you want to give a child with someone who hasn't had that love, who wants a family. Like in the mornings before I go to work, I have the news on for a little bit, and they have like a little segment called crap. My mind's blanking right now. I think First Family, or Forever Family, or something like that, where it's talking about kids who are looking for a family, want to be adopted out and everything. And I just wish it was like, I wish I could give that love. I wish I could do that. I wish I had money in general, where I could, of course, take care of myself and, hopefully wife or whatnot. But if not, at least for myself, and then be able to have a space for and give that love to a child or children. Of various ages. Again, you get a couple different ages. You got built-in babysitters, so and it's one thing that I've caught, again. Sorry, into personal stuff here, so sorry. That, as I said, I've known a number of kids, in the system. I mean, most of them are adults now, but one thing I always wish and said, to myself, was like, if I ever did have the money or resources or whatever, I would like to have just a house or a place where those who I knew at the time that they were going through troubled things with their families, got taken away or just whatnot, um, where they could come to get away in general, but also where, like I said, I could build a family. Hopefully would have been in addition to at least one of my own. But anyways, I'm babbling now. Yeah, Instant Family. It looks really sweet. Looks really good. And something I think I would, you know, I'd probably be smiling throughout, be the ups and downs of the family and stuff. But anyways, I'm sorry, no coherent thought right now. That is my reaction, my thoughts on Instant Family. So let me know what you think of Instant Family, of my babbling. Again, as always, any thoughts, suggestions in general. And as always, feel free to share, subscribe, hopefully like, rather than not like, both all thumbs. And like I said, leave a comment, let me know what you think. As always, thanks for watching.